Have you ever walked into a restaurant and felt like you're not welcome? Felt like that for the workers, you're just another hassle in their day, something else that they have to do. Well, I have, and it's surely not a place I want to eat at all the time. I worked at a restaurant called Pancheros for about 3 years, and there's two things that we preached. First thing was customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction is just the customer's always right. Just that's mostly preached almost in every restaurant in the world, I'm pretty sure. But it's something that was highly preached and highly taught at Poncheros. Second thing we preached was teamwork and being cooperative with your crew members. That's huge. That's when you're around people for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, however long it is you're working. You need to be able to work with them and be able to talk and be able to get stuff done with that teamwork and that group. Um, so in Poncheros, the first thing I'm talking about, like I said, was the customer satisfaction. When a customer walks in the door, you want to greet them with a smile on your face. You want to make them feel like this is a place that they want to be at. Like we want them to be here. Um, and if you don't answer, if someone was to walk in the door and you were to hi, how you doing, it's very monotone and stuff, and the person's going to be monotone back, and you guys are just going to have a terrible like communication the whole entire time, and it's not going to be fun for anybody, and it's just not a thing that you want to do. So upon Cheros, we like to greet people when they come in the door with a smile on the face, ask them how they're doing, ask them how their day's been maybe, or if things are slow, then you kind of ask, if the weather's nice outside, go ahead and ask them how they've been enjoying the weather, ask them how their day's been going, if it's been up or it's been down, and just anything to break the ice. And that's another thing, you got to make sure you break the ice first. Do not make them break the ice. It's your job to break the ice and be able to talk to the customers. That's a huge part of customer satisfaction. Next step is upon chairs. If you're with a customer for a couple minutes, because you have to make them the whole entire burrito. You go through the line, you make them the burrito. You want to look as clean as possible. You want to have your hair. We have hats on, but you want to make sure your hat's on right. It's not dirty, and your shirt's clean and not dirty, and your gloves are not sticky and sweaty. If you get like that, just change your gloves. Because no one's gonna want to. They see you making your food. They don't want to see someone that's dirty and nasty preparing your food for them. And so we preach that if your shirt's dirty, that we got more in the back. Just go grab another one, change really quick, and just look clean. Yeah, look clean and clean cut and very etiquette for the job. And that's something that's preached very highly. And then so as you work through the line, there's times where there's about 20, 30 seconds where it's very quiet, and you want to make that time as non-awkward as possible. Make it not quiet. Find something. There's always something to talk about. You're gonna be talking for 20 seconds, 30 seconds tops, and so just make it as free flowing as possible for you and the customer. It'll make it so much better. And then after they go and they get their food and stuff, they want to sit someplace that's clean and that's tidy, that smells nice, and that maybe has good music on or something good on the TV. We for every 30 minutes, a worker at Pancheros every 30 minutes will be out in the dining room and we'll clean off the dirty tables. We'll sweep floors, any messes. They'll refill the forks, knives, paper towels, napkins, all that. It's all huge in the workplace to make sure that your customers want to be eating there. Not that they have to get in there, scarf down the food, and leave because they don't want to be there anymore. You want to make sure that for the 10, 20, 30 minutes they may be there, that they can enjoy what they're doing, enjoy what they're eating, not what they're doing. But if they're enjoying what they're eating, there's a very good chance they're going to come back. And so it's something that you just really need to do. And customers, they will make their decisions on whether they like the place or not always by what the food is, but how, like I said, how they're greeted or how the place is tidied up and stuff. No one wants to eat at a place that's just nasty and the people are mean and don't want to be there. And then so the next step, the next thing that we preached a lot of Pancheros was etiquette and teamwork within the crew members, and that's huge also. Um, we there's usually a 3, 4 man crew working, and so there's a lot of stuff that needs to get done between making the food, cleaning the dining room, cleaning dishes. There's plenty of more stuff that goes on behind closed doors that you don't see. And so if you have conflict between workers and stuff, there's going to be a lot less time to get stuff done and a lot more time bickering at each other. Well, if you're able to be free flowing with your coworkers and be able to talk to them about any kind of problems and be able to work together. So if there's a huge lunch rush or a huge dinner rush, you need to be able to talk to each other, tell people where to go and who needs to do what, and be like a well-fluid machine, a well-working machine. To be able to have a well-working machine, you need to have background with your coworkers. You need to have conversations that are outside of work. Maybe they aren't actually outside of work, the conversation you're having, but talk about other things. Talk about something that happened in your day or your family or just something that normal people talk about. Not just be coworkers, be normal people. Try to be friends. And that also, customers see that. Customers see that, if you're serving stuff and you say, "Hey, John, do this," and he gives you a glare or something that, well, these two people don't get along. It's just you see tension. The customers won't like that. They'll think that's rude and that's rude to them. But if they see someone they're able to have a conversation and work and like talk and just all that, that's just something that's great and the customers love. Um, so in the workplace, those are two huge things that we preached. Um, so as long as you can keep those two things in mind while you're working in any kind of restaurant, that workplace will be very free flowing. The customers will like it a lot more. They'll be more likely to come back. And then that's what you want. You want your customers to come back. You want to have repetition of customers. And that's another great thing. The more time you have the same customer come in, the more you get to know that person, be able to talk to them. Maybe there's one customer we had that I was able to get their burrito like that because I didn't have to ask them what they wanted because they love the place so much and they got the same thing over and over and over again. His name was Jim, and I said, "Hey, Jim." Jim, very common name, I know, but say, "Jim, you want the burrito today?" He said, "Yep." I was like, "Black beans, white rice, chicken." "Yep." "You want some queso on it, don't you?" "Yes, I do." It's just very nice, and he's not my friend, but I felt like I was able to talk to him easily, and customers love that. Customers love being able to talk, and so it's huge. It's huge, and I hope that you take something from this and have a good workplace etiquette like I do at Pancheros.